Welcome back, Riding Cars. Good to see you again. I was thinking, this is just like a video idea, a video about video ideas. I was thinking I was going to do a long-term review, I guess, of my Dodge Hornet GT Plus blacktop tech package, because I think that car, I don't know. I do watch videos about the Dodge Hornet and they're all kind of crappy. You know, even the good ones about, you know, that are saying good things about it, sort of thing, right? I've driven a lot of cars in my life, and I'm not saying this one, the Dodge Hornet itself is like some epic car that everybody should be buying. But I do think that it is very underrated. I do think that, you know, even though people were complaining about the price tag of it, that, you know, the value in that car is there. And the only problem with it is that it's a, you know, Stellantis product, right? And the other thing was, like, I just actually finished watching a long-term review of a Dodge ProMaster, which is what I'm sitting in right now. And I was actually thinking of doing a review of this as well, because it's another Dodge product, another Stellantis. It's a half Mercedes, or whatever you want to call it. And my entire lifetime, I've stayed away from Dodge. But the funny thing, and the reason is because I've heard good things about Dodge products, and I've heard extremely bad things about Dodge products. And I've mentioned it in videos before where it's either a hit or a miss. You either get a really good one or you get a really bad one. And there is no in between. It's an all or nothing kind of view. And that's why I've stayed away from, you know, Dodge products throughout my lifetime. Even though they are cheap and people do say good things about them, I've ridden in Dodge products where, yeah, it has been good. And the other one where, you know, literally windshield wipers flying off of the windshield, and, you know, door handles falling out on going down the road. You know, weird quality control things. So, which is funny because the ProMaster video that I watched, the guy was saying that it was 100,000, 4 years in, 100,000 miles, and 4 years in for his ProMaster use, and he turned it into a camper van, and he's been traveling in and making videos with it. And I don't think he hit 70,000 miles. No, he hit 7 months, sorry. He hit 7 months with the van, and he had to replace the engine in it. Whereas he quickly commented that a buddy of his who bought the same van, different color, same van, using it for the same purpose, has had zero trouble with his van. Zero trouble with his van. So again, you know, it's back to that hit and miss thing. Now, I've been driving this ProMaster. They bought it brand new last year. I think it was a 2023. I actually have to check it out. But I've had no problems with this thing. It's been very nice. And previous to driving this one, I was driving another one at a different job, and that one was quite a few years older. And I was impressed with it. And the other thing is that I drive an even older one for a different employer that does the same thing that this one does, right? Passengers and wheelchairs, that sort of thing, right? And that one is a diesel. And I love the motor in that thing, whatever it is. And the drivetrain, like everything in that van, like it's the gas, the fuel efficiency of it, the whole thing. Like I you know, not being a Dodge fan, I'm liking these Dodges, right? And so that's kind of the reasoning behind all of this, you know. Because there is this, well, there's a few things, especially with, you know, like there's technology in this ProMaster versus the other ProMaster that I drive. It has nothing. It's an old school, doesn't have a screen or anything like that. This one has screen, and very good, like technological features that aren't causing problems, right? The rear view mirror, actually the display thingy here is really good. All the backup cameras and things like that. I was just thinking, I was thinking of doing something like that. But with the Hornet especially, I want to do a quick review just to let people know, hey, this thing's pretty good or whatever it is. But I'd actually like to go through some of the tech on it. And as much as I hate tech in modern cars, and they do cause the problems, and it does cause problems in my car, they are the only problems I have had, which are super minor. But they have not instilled confidence, is what I'll say. But there hasn't actually been any real problems with my car. And I kind of want to go over that in the video, in a video of a review of that car, going through the tech features and certain things about the technology that I haven't seen on other cars, especially for that price point, right? and for the the niche that it's in, whatever you want to call it, a compact utility vehicle, I think is what they call it. Because the other thing too, we ended up buying a Cherokee at the house. We traded in a Toyota Camry, a perfectly fine vehicle. Did not suit our needs where we live at all, and we ended up having to go buy something 4x4ish, and we were all crossing our fingers, going, I hope this works out. And that Jeep Cherokee has been very, very good. It's been a year. Almost a year anyway. It's been almost a year since we've been owning it and driving it around, and zero troubles, and it's an absolutely fantastic vehicle. And I never thought I'd be saying stuff like this about Dodge, because I thought I'd never own one, but now it seems everywhere I go it's all Dodges, right? The only thing that I drive that isn't a Dodge or Stellantis product is actually the F-150 at my other job, and even that one I do like. It's bare bones, simple. It's the SDS package for the F-150, and it being that minimal, I really enjoy it because there's very little that will go wrong, but it's got enough tech in it that it's modern, I guess, But that one doesn't have a lot of kilometers on it. I don't drive it a lot, but I do like driving it when I do, and I do like the features that it does have, and I think it's a very good truck to work with, right? Same with this van, this current Dodge ProMaster. I don't know anything about them, like the size version and all, the high top. I'm just learning all about that right now. But driving this thing has been awesome, and I've driven it in all kinds of conditions: -30, super snow, ice storms, you name it. I've driven it, and I am impressed with this ProMaster. And it's the same thing with my Hornet, man. It's the same thing with my Hornet, and I know there's horror stories, and I totally agree with them, and it goes back to that thing, that bias I have for Dodge, or that belief I have about the Stellantis products, where some are good and some are bad. And I'm not even going to say some are good, some are bad. I'm going to say you got a 50-50 chance of getting a good one, which today, when you're spending this kind of money on a car or a vehicle, it can't be hit and miss. That's why, reliability over time, people have gone for Toyotas and Hondas and things like that. And, anywho, just a thought I'd throw it out there, make a quick video, and, kind of let you know what's coming down the pipeline, I guess. Things I want to do. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. And like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.